Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. We're going to answer that question again. Is this a scam or is this legit? Guys, this is going to be the best, most informative scam token information that you have ever probably received, because there's a big argument always, because sometimes people make money in these scam tokens. And there's an argument. Oh, it's not a scam. I made money. My cousin made money. Or then there's the other side going, yeah, I knew it was a scam. I got scammed. I couldn't get out, etc., etc. But here's the deal. I'm going to walk you through the process of when something can be a not so legit token, like for the future, but it is set up to pump and get dumped. That's what this is. And that's fine, because we understand the game. And here's what excites me about this project. This is round 2. They've already done this exact thing. So we can learn what exactly to expect. So I'm going to walk you through the process. And if nothing else, guys, use this as a learning tool so that you'll know how to think about these projects when they come along and you're deciding whether they're a scam or not. Because quite frankly, guys, the worst ones are just straight up scams. Like, they don't give you your tokens. You mail it to their wallet and they're done. They market it once or twice, and once the launch date comes and everybody realizes they're scam, it's over. Nothing you can do about it. You don't know their name and you don't know where they're even from. That's the worst case. This is not that. The second case is they give you their tokens, but they hit you with these high transaction fees, or they dump so fast because they have so many tokens that you can't get out and there's no liquidity, or they just flat out pull the rug once everyone got their tokens. And then the best ones, which I think this is, they're a little bit more legit. They're going to make tons of money. That's why they do them. And this one allows you to maybe participate. So yes, they're going to pump this thing up and they're going to dump it as fast as they can, and they're going to make a huge amount of money. But if you know that's going to happen, well, we might want to play along, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just here to let you understand the risk reward. And quite frankly, this is not financial advice, but because this has a track record, which we're going to go through, and it's going to show us what we should expect, this might be one you want to get into. All right, let's take a look. Now, if you want to do some homework and maybe purchase it, you go to LuckyBlock.com. Now, here's the thing, guys. Let's see what happened to the last token. Why are they creating another token? Well, it basically says, well, the last token, the Lblock 1, had a 12% tax, and the exchanges wouldn't list them. So that basically said, it was a scam. But that's okay, because here's what I like. We're going to find out what happened. So here's pre-sale, way down in here, right? This is where pre-sale happened. Now this is all like 7 and 8 days. That thing pumped and was right there in like 8 days, guys. Like that. That's fine. If you got in and you got out, you can pay that 12% plus your slippage was probably another 10, 15%. That's fine. It pumped, 10x, 20x, and you make some money. You get out, you go home. But here's the problem, especially for the guys that haven't done this and been around like I have. When all this is happening, was it over right there? Was it time to sell? A lot of people jump out, and then when it starts to go pull back, you're like, oh man, I should have already sold. I should have sold. Some are saying they should have sold. Some are happy they sold. But then when it takes off that second pump, people are like, oh my God. Well, here's the problem. Look at this huge move. And then it comes back up. See, that's where they get you. oh my God, because the story's going to be this thing's already 50x to whatever it's done, and you don't want to get out because everyone participating in this is greedy. So you don't really know when to get out. Now, I'm going to suggest just get out. Watch it pump for hours, a day at the most, and take your profits. That's my opinion, not financial advice. And if you leave some on the table, so what? At least you got your money back. You get to play again. But greed will get you slaughtered, because once it pulls back, guys, like that, it's over. And when you add in slippage and stuff, you're done. So we know this, they can pump a story. All right. Now, the new story is we're just new and improved, and we already got 2 exchanges lined up. So we know this thing's going to pump. So let's just assume roughly this is what it does. Because we know everyone that participated in the first one that made money, they're going to be in. Now, some people will be scared of it and won't, but let's go and read what happened to a lot of people, right? Hold on a second. I don't know why it's not letting me click. Here we go. Now, when you read about the first token, it was eaten up in Reddit when it launched. And they talk about, is it legit? Is it not? Is it a scam? Well, look, guys, if you think this token was the first one or the second one was launched to build something of meaning, it's going to be around, 3, 4, 5, 10 years from now, it was never built for that. They're not going to build anything that a developer can't build out like in a weekend. Nothing of significance. All they're doing is listing a token and a sexy story, building a community, and they're going to pump it up with their marketing, and they're going to dump, and that's fine as long as you know that. But when you read all these stories, hey, this is a scam, I held it, I lost all my money, etc. But there's 2 or 3 guys in there going, what's wrong with you people? What were you thinking? It was a quick flip, stupid. I made 30%. I got in, got out early. There's a handful of those guys that did that. Well, they love these things because they know the game. But now, for me, I would have never got in the first one, because if I don't know who the team is, I'm not doing it. I just not. And it's not worth doing it. Enough pocket change. It just takes the fun out of it. I'm not going to play along. For me to invest in any pre-sale, I need to know who is behind it. Now, so that's pretty much it, guys. Here's the deal. In my opinion, this is set up. I'm thinking that you're going to get you put your money in, you're going to get your tokens. It's going to pump. And from what they say, and they may do this 3, 4, 5, 10 times, or they'll just probably spin it into a new project next time. Because a lot of these guys, they're not new. They're new projects, but there's the same people. They do a pump and dump under this Dogecoin, meme coin knockoff, and then an 8-coin knockoff, and then a Solana knockoff. It's probably, I don't know, 20 groups around the world, and they just keep doing the same thing over and over and over. But all they do is, like I said, list stuff, do the marketing, and have a sexy story. They pump it, and they get out. Some are even worse. But anyway, what I was getting at, guys, this might be a great project, because I truly believe they're going to give you your tokens, and they're going to pump it. It's not going to last. No way in hell. Not in this environment. But if you get in and out fast enough, it might be worth doing. Either way, it should be a fun little ride. Now, my suggestion is, do not put more in than you can afford to lose. Just assume you're not getting your tokens. If you're okay with that, do it. If you're not okay with that, stay out of it. Now, if you're a little more advanced, see, the good thing about playing around and dabbling in these things, if you're playing on the house's money, it gets more fun, right? If you ever catch one of these with like $1,000 and you run it up to 10K, that's 10 projects you can throw $1,000 into. It's all good. I used to do it with penny stocks way back in the day. But for me, I want to get in the ICOs. I want the next like Solana not really the next Dogecoin. I want something that they're going to build out, and in 10 years, I'm going to be bragging that I bought it at 0.00005, like an H bar or Constellation DAG, which if you don't know those two guys, check my playlist. Hellacious projects. They're wonderful. Hellacious. I don't know if that was the right word. They're great, great projects, guys, and they're probably going to 10x or so in the next bull run, and in 2 to 5 to 10 years, there's no telling what they have created. It's like buying Tesla or Amazon or Google way back in the day. That's my opinion. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. If you know some people like to play around, this might be one worth doing. Again, it's legit rug pull, if that makes any sense. That's all I got for you guys. Please hit that like button. Share with like-minded people. Come back, be part of this community by subscribing. Take care.